What's up, LBG? Back for another fucking video, man. In this video, we are not talking about Star Wars. We are talking about Halo Infinite and this guy's controversial goddamn statement. If you like this video, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. What's your thoughts? What's your opinions on this topic today at hand? No, this will not be the only video we're dropping today. We are dropping some Star Wars content video later today. We're having 2 upload videos of today. So everybody's eating. This is a Star Wars channel, but Halo means a lot to me, as much, if not more, than Star Wars. But let's get right into this shit. We got a tweet / statement from this guy y'all might not heard of named Cal Rage. He's a streamer. He's streaming games like Among Us, Fortnite, Apex, Warzone, Among Us, Fortnite, Apex, Warzone, Apex, Warzone, Fortnite. So his statement is about to be really obvious, right? So here we go. I'm gonna have his tweet in the top left or top right of this goddamn video. Y'all will see what I'm about to be reading. Here we go. And quote, at Halo, I have played Halo since 2005. It's my favorite game series of all time. If Halo Infinite doesn't release with a robust, well-made Battle Royale game mode, that it will be one of the greatest gaming failures in history. Have a good day. End quote. This video is gonna be something, man. Like, I've been trying to make this video, I'll shit you not, guys, 12 fucking times, and I've been fucking up 12 of those times because I got real fucking angry and the video went longer than what I wanted it to be, right? So we're gonna try to keep it as short, simple, and sweet as we can. Let's break this down. 343. Honestly, on a realistic note, man, I honestly don't fuck with y'all as a company. Y'all, I see improvements in Halo Infinite. I really do. I see more of an identity, it seems like, in Halo now than it did back 5 years ago, 7 years ago. But if y'all listen to this bullshit, man, this is not going to help Halo one bit. Because let me tell you this right now, man. One, Halo Infinite is not going to be the greatest gaming failure of all times. I highly doubt it. And if it does, it would not be because it don't have a fucking, let's quote, robust and well-made Battle Royale. Halo Infinite, Halo doesn't need a Battle Royale. One, it is exclusive. It's exclusive to Xbox and PC and to the iCloud, not iCloud, the Cloud X bullshit, cloud saving bullshit. You can play it on your fucking phones as of right now, not iPhone. You can play it on Android phones. But the main platform, nobody's really gonna play Halo on a fucking phone, right? So the main platforms will be Xbox and PC. This is an exclusive game. Having a Battle Royale on an exclusive game is not gonna get you fucking nowhere because it's exclusive. It's only on 2 platforms. Those other games I named that he streams is on multiple consoles, if not all the platforms. Damn near. The only one that isn't on all platforms as of right now that I could think of, the only, 2-ish? Is Among Us. I don't think Among Us on Nintendo Switch or PlayStation. It's on Xbox, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not for sure if it's on, and then the other one, Call of Duty Warzone. Obviously, that's not on Nintendo Switch, right? But it's on the big consoles. Okay, not saying the Switch is not crazy, but for multiplayer games, nobody look at the Switch like that. Let's keep it a buck. So Halo Infinite needing a Battle Royale is kind of stupid. It's only two consoles / platforms you can play it on. Number 2, if anything, let's be honest here. Again, Halo Infinite is not going to be the greatest gaming failure of all times unless it follow trends like Halo 4 and Halo 5 been doing. Halo 4 and 5, this is why they've been bad. If you want a 30-second review on why Halo is bad, but keep it right here. They've been following trends, and I could end the video right there. Reasons to why. You don't even need to break it down, but if you don't want me to break it down, let's break it down here. Halo 4, it had an okay campaign. People didn't have a bad problem with the campaign. People had a lot of problem with that multiplayer because you had a creative class system. Let's be honest here. First games you think about with a creative class, Call of Duty and Battlefield. You're not thinking about Halo. Anybody that thinks Halo as your first ideal of a creative class, you must be high. You're lying to yourself too at that. You must be fucking lying to yourself. Why would I want to play Halo for Call of Duty if I can just play Call of Duty? And why would I play Call of Duty for Halo if I can just play Halo? You get what I'm saying? It's just like, so why would you need to try to be another game that you just not? And that other game does it better because they've been in the game longer doing it. So having created class in Halo 4 was stupid. Halo 4 wasn't a bad multiplayer game in my opinion. I think it was decent. But it did not feel like Halo. It would have been a good game if it wasn't Halo, but it's Halo. It's not a good Halo game, right? Then you get to the whole sprint controversy. Yes, Reach had it, but Reach didn't force it down your throat. Halo 4 and Halo 5 especially forced it down your fucking throat. Sprint, you think about a lot of these other mainstream games do it. Halo 5, let's be honest here, it's the shittiest campaign for a Halo game. So argue on that. You can't argue that shit. Anybody that's sitting here and say that campaign was good, you're lying to your fucking self. Or you haven't played the other ones. You fall in one of those two. Or you just don't seem like you know what a good campaign is. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. I have played every main timeline Halo campaign. 1, 2, 3, ODST, Reach, 4, and 5. And the only one I couldn't beat on Legendary was 5. Because the game was so boring campaign-wise. I only got halfway and realized there's no point. What's the point of me doing this? I don't care. It's ass, in my opinion, right? But everybody got their own opinion. But we don't need to talk too much about that campaign. Now, multiplayer is really what we need to talk about. Halo 5, again, in my opinion, Halo 5 got the shittiest multiplayer out of all the Halos. It goes farther away from what Halo is. Honestly, if I took 6 years off from playing Halo, if you get a guy that played the last time they played Halo was 3, and you give them Halo 5, and that nigga don't see the energy sword, neither, or the battle rifle, and they don't know the actual title name, you just throw them in a match, them niggas would not think that shit is Halo. Dead ass. They would not think that shit's Halo. That shit don't look like Halo. Halo 5 pushed sprint even farther. The sprint was even more worse in Halo 5 than 4. You have people shoulder charging, which takes no fucking skill whatsoever, because everybody sprint, which means everybody going to shoulder charge, because when you sprint, it activates the shoulder charge. So that's always going to happen. And then you got niggas ground pounding. Come on now. You got people hovering, you got people thrusting. If you sit here and tell me with a straight face that feels like Halo, fucking goddamn, then maybe I need to stop playing Halo then. Because that don't feel like Halo at all. Don't look like Halo. Halo 5 got the shittiest maps out of all Halos. Halo 5 maps. I'm about Halo 5 maps. Not no bringing it back with shittier graphics, damn near, with plastic. I'm talking about actual original Halo 5 maps. A lot of them are shitty, if not all of them are shitty, to be honest with you. Halo 5 had this problem of trying to be another game that it's just not. Okay? That's the problem we had for the past decade now. Halo been trying to follow trends instead of set trends. Halo 1, 2, and 3 had its own reason to why people fuck with them so heavy. And the main reason is because it made their own lane, and other games try to follow it. Halo 4 and 5 is trying to copy Call of Duty, trying to copy Titanfall, trying to copy these other fucking games. But why would I want to play Halo for that if I can play those other games? And a Battle Royale would bring us to number 3 isn't going to help, because what is a Battle Royale? Everybody made Battle Royale games, and that's a trend. Again, that's already been established, so why would Halo need to follow into that? And Halo's going to be right between, again, following instead of setting, which makes it question and make you think to your mind, why would I play Halo for their Battle Royale if I'm already liking Apex, Call of Duties, and Fortnite? You could say, well, because the Halo atmosphere of the Battle Royale, that's cool. Yeah, I understand that, but the thing is, Halo Infinite's fucking Battle Royale is not going to be as big as Call of Duties, or Apex, or Fortnite. So why would 343 even waste time, money, and energy into something that is just not going to be nowhere near close to being big, which brings it to being a failure at that point of itself, which means wasting time of you fixing the fucking game. Halo needs to identify, and these are the 3 things to why Halo will be good if they do these 3. You don't even need a Battle Royale. 1, make sure, what is this? Identify what this Halo is going to be. Halo needs to identify itself, basically what I'm trying to say. Halo doesn't know what it wants to be. Halo don't even know what the fuck it is at this point. That's why I hate Halo, honestly, the newer ones now, because they don't know what the fuck they want to be. And I am really, because of sprint is one of the biggest problems, honestly. But besides that, the sprint fucks up the flow of the map. It fucks up the spawns. It's on Halo, and that's two things you cannot be fucking up on. And you fuck up those two things, it don't feel right. But Halo 4, even when Halo 4 got sprint, but I somewhat decently like Halo 4 multiplayer decently. If it had no creative classes, I would have been okay with Halo 4. Because Halo 4 seemed like it kind of knew what it wanted to be while still didn't. 5 didn't know what the fuck it wants to be. 4 didn't really too either, but Halo 4 had more of an identity than Halo 5. Halo 5 just didn't have one at all, okay? In one fucking bit. That was my problem. You need to identify yourself. That's one. 2, Halo's campaign need to be good. Because it's not Call of Duty. Call of Duty, let's be honest. The majority of us, when a Call of Duty game drop, you playing the multiplayer first before the campaign. That's not saying the Call of Duty campaigns are whack. Some of them are. A good amount of them are really good. But the thing is, a lot of people like Call of Duty for its multiplayer. Let's not lie to ourselves. Halo is different. When your Halo game comes out, a lot of people first try out that campaign before they play the multiplayer. So you gotta focus on this goddamn campaign first. Because if you can at least get the campaign somewhat good, multiplayer decent, we have another Halo 4. At least a decent game. But if you do this whole shitty campaign, then we have a controversial ass goddamn multiplayer again, like 5s, we just have another shitty game. Halo 5 is a flop. It's another way around it. You can't say it isn't. Because guess what? 343 don't update the game anymore. They still update the Master Chief Collection. That shit dropped in 2013, 2014. Halo 5 dropped in 2015. Why is the 2015 game don't make updates anymore, but the game older than that still do? It's obvious. 343 fucking knows Halo 5 was a fuck up. They knew. We knew. Don't lie to ourselves. So that's number 2. Because obviously, if you don't get the campaign right, we're going to have a Halo 5 again. All over again. And we don't need that. And to get to number 3, after you identify what Halo wants to be, and you get the campaign down right, now let's focus on that multiplayer. If the multiplayer can at least be okay, we have a good game. We don't even need a battle royale. Halo just biggest problem, we need to identify what the fuck it wants to be and what it is. That is its biggest fucking problem in Halo. Honestly. That is the biggest problem. To sum it up. Because I hear everybody else's opinions and it sounds like it doesn't know what it wants to be. That's literally the problem. That is the biggest problem. If you get the campaign fixed, identify what it wants to be, and then the multiplayer be okay, we can at least have a Halo Reach. Halo Reach had one of the best campaigns for Halo. Halo Reach was beginning to why we here right now multiplayer wise, but the thing is, Halo Reach multiplayer was still okay. Halo 4, good campaign. Multiplayer. Halo 5, shitty campaign. Multiplayer. Honestly, probably a bad multiplayer. Honestly, I'd rather play Halo 4 as one at that point. But that's neither here or there. So to answer the question, no. Halo Infinite will not be the greatest game in failure because are we going to act like we had no Cyberpunk 2077 that dropped 5 months ago? That consoles literally fucking blow up type shit. Didn't work, crash, freeze. And they had to get a new PS4 / or an Xbox One, or their game run at 15 frames per second. Look like it's like a game that came out like 10, 12 years ago type shit. Even though a 10 and 12-year-old game could play better than Cyberpunk. Honestly, at this rate, the game didn't live up to what it was or look what it was in the gameplay trailers either. Neither here or there. The same company that hide gameplay from last gen so people can fall for the bullshit. Are we going to act like the next gen version of that game still isn't kind of fucked for the PS5 and Xbox Series consoles? I know we didn't get the new gen port, but the old gen game of it ported to the new console still is pretty bad. Are we going to act like Cyberpunk isn't the greatest gaming failure? That game got hyped up. That game was in development hell basically for a decade? And look what is that? Shit. So we're not going to sit here, we didn't have a Cyberpunk or a Lawbreaker. Come on now. Or an Anthem that just didn't get canceled 2 weeks ago. Honestly, you can honestly say you might as well say it got canceled a year ago to get it, but no fucking content. And Battle Royale games, are we not going to act like Battlefield 5 Battle Royale wasn't a flop? Hyperscape, or Hyperscape, whatever the fuck it's called from Ubisoft, wasn't a flop? Or a fuck up? Are we not going to act like Blackout was a flop? Because if Blackout wasn't a flop, we wouldn't have a Warzone right now. Everybody be playing Blackout. Obviously, Blackout was a flop. So, an H1Z1, do anybody play that? So, honestly, come on, guys. So, end of the day, how I feel, I don't think this game is going to be the greatest gaming failure just because it wouldn't have a battle royale. I mean, can it have one down the road? Yeah, but fix those first three things first before you put a fucking battle royale in the game. Because at the end of the day, Cal Rage, you just a trend hopper, dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Because all those games I just said are in the trend. Because as soon as those games become done, like, honestly, on a trend level, your ass is hopping to the next trend. So if Halo Infinite Battle Royale isn't what you want it to be, or didn't put money in your bank account, you're not going to stick around. But those Halo fans will, and they're going to be shitting to why we got a Battle Royale type of Halo game, but everything else about this game is fucking garbage. You're just going to dip. Period. You're going to leave everybody like me and everybody else that really actually genuinely love this franchise left in the dust with this bullshit for the third time straight. No, we're good. But y'all tell me y'all opinions. Tell me y'all thoughts on this. Do you think Halo Infinite would be the greatest gaming failure if it doesn't have a battle royale? Are you more like, no, the fuck it would not, just because it have a battle? If it doesn't, just because it doesn't have a battle royale, it would not be the greatest gaming failure? Or are you more in the middle of, I mean, it would maybe be a missed opportunity, but I don't think it would be the greatest gaming failure if they put it in later? Cool. I'm more, I'm in the middle somewhat, but I'm more facing to, I don't need the shit, and I honestly don't want the shit at all. Battle Royale games are overflooded, and I don't want it. That's why I really don't want Sprint Halo. It's really overflooded. Other games do it. Why the fuck do you need to do it? Like, if your friends jump off the cliff, you gonna have to need to jump off the cliff? If 12 of your friends jump off the cliff, and only 2 of y'all left, are the other 2 gonna jump off the cliff too? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just stupid. But we gonna have a Star Wars video right after this shit. Trust and believe. Everybody gonna eat. Tell me y'all opinions on the comments below. And we're gonna see what Halo turns out, man. Because if we have another shitty Halo game, or another controversial ass Halo game, Halo's going to end up in a casket. I am not gonna lie. I'll catch you on my next video.